We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. Get ready for Cardinals baseball next. Carlos Martinez is on the mound for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. Ball 2.
That's inside.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Now another 2-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez, he's only 2 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Martinez has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
He stays alive, still 2-2. So a full count now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 7.
Standing in, Eugenio Suarez. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Has a look, now the pitch. Low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Moustakas leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
2 out with the man at first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Anthony DeSclafani, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, DeSclafani, a big, tall, strapping guy, not an overpowering guy. 93 to 95 miles an hour, big, sweeping breaking ball, and the straight changeup. When he's on, you'll know, for a guy like this, he gets a lot of swings and misses. If he's on, a lot of strikeouts early on in the game.
Here's Colton Wong now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
2-0 now. Now the pitch.
Hey.
Hard on the ground towards short. Galvis on the slide. He is out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Tommy Edman.
Stepping into the box, Tommy Edman, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Joel Smith.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. The numbers: 282 to start play, 25 homers, and 75 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Fielded by Moustakas. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still no score. In is Joey Votto now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 44.
Ready now, Aristides Aquino, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. Carpenter is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. Reds are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Here we go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Inside, ball one.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Look out, 2-0 now. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone, 2-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout?
Batting
He fell
six.
behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Yadier Molina is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Two out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. Ready now for Cincinnati, Kurt Casale, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Kurt Casale.
First offering on its way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Everything this guy throws moves. That 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here's the pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Batting 9.
So one gone now in the Cincinnati third. And so the pitcher will bat next. That brings up Anthony DeSclafani. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Fly ball out toward left center field. O'Neill waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 4.
Standing in, number 4. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And the pitch.
Ball.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
2-0.
Third inning, no score to this point. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Mike Moustakas would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Down at 3-1.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
And he'll get back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Just hung in there on that one. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Runners off for second, and he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Reds leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Cardinals look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos is there, 1 away.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Tyler
Oh, dear.
So the base is empty here with one away. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's
Too
up
high,
there.
1-0.
Hey.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Batting ninth.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Carlos Martinez.
Martinez.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball inside.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Eugenio Suarez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once. This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
The batter.
All right, so time now for the Cardinals' Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper minors. Nick Castellanos now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
There's ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Into the box now, Joey Votto, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First pitch on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Votto, a Canadian native. He's in the midst of his 14th Major League season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
3-0 pitch. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aristides Aquino. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2-0 now. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it is, the 3-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in now, Freddie Galvis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me the same at-bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
Now the 0-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Colton Wong will stand in. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1.
That's out.
Fouled off. The 1-2.
Here we go. Nope, inside, ball 2. We got a full count.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
Popped him up. Moustakas moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 19, Tommy Edman.
Digging in, Tommy Edman. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Castellanos is underneath this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The relay. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Now batting, third baseman.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Carpenter carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 0-1 offering. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. So far on the year, Carpenter has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled away. Ready on 0-2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Well struck down the right field line. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Fastball well outside. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Kurt Casale, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Out in front of it, strike one. Now the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Pitch on the way. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. In now for the Reds, Anthony DeSclafani. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the pitch. In there for strike one.
0-1 for count.
Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 4.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 4. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Carpenter waits on it, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off, Fort St. Louis.
Bottom of the inning now,
The
and
shortstop.
that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop,
Young.
Paul DeYoung. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And he takes a cold strike one. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The pitch.
That's a ball.
Two and 0.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3 and 0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
3-0 pitch. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3 and 0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Bader is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield. So much, in fact, it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them.
Yeah, he just seems to be in the right place at the right time. I don't know if he could see the signs from out there, but it almost seems like he gets a jump before the pitch even reaches home plate.
Tyler O'Neill, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Here comes the first pitch. Tyler O'Neill comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
The 0-1 on its way. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Here it comes, 0-2.
1 ball.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
The pitcher, number 18, Carlos Martinez.
Into the box now, Carlos Martinez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Ready with the 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. Nobody out, runner on first. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball four.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Adam Wainwright will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 50, Adam Wainwright.
Nicholas Castellanos will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with two on and nobody out here. From the belt, the pitch.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
And this one's in the dirt. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. A 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. Bader will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first down.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Digging in once again, Joey Votto. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, Wainwright, a native of Georgia. He's a 15-year Major League vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes. He's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Runners are at first and second with one away. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now batting, number 44.
Stepping up now, Aristides Aquino. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. Comes set, the 0-1. Way outside. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Here's the 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
The payoff pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong.
The second baseman, Colton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Right side, hit hard. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
The right fielder, number 19, Tommy Edman.
To the plate now, Tommy Edman. He'll take a look at the pitch. Too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his own, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Jose De Leon enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
De Leon.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
In now, Matt Carpenter, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Changeup, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're through 6 full, and we still have no score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Yeah.
Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
1-1.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Cincinnati.
Stepping in, Kirk Casale. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And the pitch.
Ball.
And that misses 1-1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Travis Jankowski will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 31, Travis Jankowski.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Reds are down in order. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Michael Lorenzen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lorenzen, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Castellanos is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Harrison Bader.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Fouled away. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still no score. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 4. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Right there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Carpenter is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next is Cincinnati.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Now here it comes. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So coming to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. He'll get it into second.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-0. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
All even now, 2-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
The payoff pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we still have no score. Nick Senzel will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 9
Now
spot.
playing third base, number 15.
Lucas Sims is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For Cincinnati, number 39, Lucas Sims.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tyler O'Neill. First pitch of the at-bat.
O'Neill.
Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Lane Thomas is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright.
Number 35, Lane Thomas.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Senzel fields it cleanly. One there on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Now
well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball that changed the course of an inning.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch coming, here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
No strike.
3-0 now. Tommy Edman would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Ready once again, Tommy Edman. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cards leave 1. We are still scoreless. Genesis Cabrera will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Cabrera.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. 1-1. Skied down the left field line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Aristides Aquino is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and has backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Aristides Aquino. Hard liner to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 1-0. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. On to third, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Digging in, Kurt Casale. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch on its way. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 1-0.
That's the ball.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. So
Now
they'll
batting,
slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Phillip Ervin will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning.
Irvin.
Popped up. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now.
Number 4.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 4, and they're runners at the corners now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. One and 1 to the Reds leadoff man. That's in there on the outer half. 1 and 2 now.
1 and 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. The relay. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Reds 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Raisel Iglesias is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Raisel Iglesias.
Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Carpenter. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. Iglesias has thrown a little over 50 innings, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. The 1-0.
Outside, that's the ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. No balls and a strike to count. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch.
I got 2-1 the count.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1, on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Reds used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Lucas Sims claims the win out of the pen, his first. Raisel Iglesias records the save, his 35th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For St. Louis, no runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout, 45,529. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us. Please drive home safely.